let's talk about the people. Let's talk about what it takes from a human capital perspective to actually run a data center. And by the way, I would love, if there is an opportunity, I would love to actually talk to somebody who operates really at the guts of this data center, an engineer. Will you be able to arrange that? I know it's very short notice, but over to you.
Ali, thanks for pushing me on the deep end, but I think it's a most welcome move, and I think that's what we meant by making the most of this visit.
Yes.
So it's always good to hear from the horse's mouth, but really, yes, personally, I'm testament to what you'll be hearing from my colleagues. I come from a network technology technical background. That's what I was doing.
Yes.
But of course, over time, we've had to make sure that we can grow by way of getting some other commercial skills, people
Leadership
management skills, making sure that you can at least understand the 360 view of an operation, because that is what growth is all about. So always continuously challenging ourselves is something that we do. But yes, back to engineering. I think no better way than getting a colleague of mine. That's Flora.
I mean, if you can unveil Flora,
yeah,
be
no, definitely
fantastic.
She's going to come over, and she can actually answer the big question around, what does it take for an ADC engineer, to make sure that we are keeping to our customer promise? You remember that whole 8-minute story?
Yes.
We have a team that has been entrusted to make sure that we can deliver on that promise. So
or reduce
why
it.
not? Or reduce it. And like they've done. Thanks for actually highlighting that.
Yes.
So they've been able to achieve 100% for a very long time. So always a pleasure. I think let's take a break and I get you somebody to come
Let's
and say
do
hello.
that. Let's do that.
Thanks.
Flora.
Yes.
I know I've thrown you into the deep end. I asked Dan, my good friend, if I could talk to an engineer in the data center. So, Flora, maybe just quick introductions, who you are, what you do, and then we dive straight into it.
Okay. I'm Flora Mathenge, an electrical and electronic engineer by profession. I'm a customer.
What's the difference? Electrical and electronic engineer. Did you have to take 2 degrees? Or
No, it's one. I took one.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 5-year course.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, currently at ADC, I'm a customer support technician here.
Okay.
Yes.
So, electrical and electronic engineer.
Yes.
What did it take for you to become an engineer? And how long have you been at this job?
Well, I've been in the data center industry for 3 years.
For 3 years?
Yes, but here at ADC, I've only been here for 1 year.
Okay.
Yes.
How is it? Give us your typical day in a data center.
Yes, my typical day at ADC involves assisting customers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, supporting any customers in any kind of way.
Okay.
Well, I don't have any plan for a day because I mainly deal with what comes up. Yes, so today might be different from what I'll do tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes, so it depends on customer needs or any activity that comes up that needs to be done.
Okay.
Yes, for instance, today morning, my first task.
I was going to ask you that question. Thank you for prompting me.
My first task of the day today was rebooting a switch for a customer. Yes, he wrote an email and said that he was unable to reach his switch. Yes, so we had to go to his rack and then we had to reboot it.
So to reach his switch by hand?
No, I mean remotely.
Remotely, okay.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So customers who are here, they can reach their devices remotely. And if they are not in a position to, then we always here on standby to assist them by rebooting their devices. Yes, and by that now they can be able to reach their devices.
Okay, so
yes.
That was one of the things
that I did today. Mm-hmm. Yes. Also on my plan of the day, there's a cross connect that came up.
So there is a plan.
Yes. Not really a plan. It's a task that came up.
Okay.
Yes. That was a cross connect. By a cross connect, it means a connection between 2 customers.
Wow. That happens?
Yes. Uh-huh. So if one customer A wants to connect with another customer B, yes, I'll have to run a cable from the rack where equipments of customer A and customer B are connected.
Okay.
Yes, and then I will do the patching, that is like putting the cable on the device. Yes, and then now they'll do the configurations on their end, and then now they can share the services.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Another example is we have a new customer who will be coming here very soon. I'm not sure of the date. Mm-hmm. So we have to prepare their space. By
so
that,
onboarding
yes,
process.
onboarding a new customer.
Take us through that process.
When we're onboarding a new customer, we first allocate a space for them. Yes, so for our customers, we provide racks depending on what the customer needs. A customer might tell you,
These are specialized racks, not just
Yes.
your normal racks you may see in the kitchen or something.
Yes,
I know Dan has promised to take me through a small tour of the data center, but just quickly explain to us how that rack looks like.
Well, our racks have a front side which has a mesh, and also the back side also which has a mesh.
Okay.
So on the front side is where the equipment suck in the cold air.
Okay.
Yeah, which is provided by the cooling units.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a mesh. We call the front side of a rack, we call it the cold aisle.
The gold eye.
The cold aisle.
Okay.
Yes. So we have some cooling units which push the cold air through we call it the under race flow. That's how now the equipment can suck the cold air. And then after the cold air has been sucked by the equipment, they expel the hot air on the fans on the hot side of the rack.
Okay.
Yes. So that's how our normal racks look like.
Good
looks
stuff.
like.
Good
And
stuff.
so the racks, they're also closed. They always make sure that the client's equipment are secure, and we always make sure that the racks are closed. Yes. So back to the onboarding process.
Yes.
Yes. So we allocated the customer's location. That is, the customer said they wanted a quarter rack.
Yes.
Yeah. So we told them that we are going to put you on a certain
A
floor.
quarter rack.
Yes.
So there's full rack.
There's full rack,
half
half and also quarter.
rack.
You can also take more than one rack.
Okay.
Yes. So we give them the location of their rack, and then we'll go ahead and power. We provide power for the customer.
Okay.
Yes. And then the customer, he needs to connect with other internet service providers. Yes. So we'll also go
For
ahead.
connection.
Yes, for connection.
So how many ISPs do you have in here?
We have over 50 of them here.
Wow.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay. That is super interesting.
Yes.
Look, I mean, see, 5 minutes are gone and we are
Really?
still talking. I hope that you'll take us around to see what's actually going on in the belly of the beast, so to speak.
It's my pleasure.
But Flora, thank you so much. It's I can see how excited you are about your job. So
Yes,
that's
I am.
really, really good to know. Really great for customers to see some of the people who are actually working to ensure that they have 99.8 something uptime.
Yes.
Asante sana, Flora.
Karibu.
It's a real pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you very much.
Great.